Hey everyone, it's Bailey and today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be a high school advice video, and this could also work for like a middle schooler or anyone who just needs some school advice, but it focuses more towards high school students. And you will see why, I guess, because they don't offer some of my options that I have in middle school or something like that. But I actually wasn't going to film this video today. I was going to film a different video, which you will see probably over the weekend. But it requires more time, I guess, than this video because it requires different outfits and stuff like that than just a sitting down and talking video. And my schedule's been so weird because I made it onto the tennis team at school. So I like wake up at 11, and then by the time I get up, like out of bed and downstairs, it's like 11:30, and so then I eat and relax till like 12 something, and then I have to get ready for tennis at 2 because we have to be there at 3, but I like to get there early. So I don't have a lot of time to film during the day, and then when I come back at 6 it's nighttime like it is now. But it's all good, so I'm just gonna pre-film a lot over the weekend because I love to film, and I was in the mood to film right now, so I'm just gonna sit down and film it. So this advice, it's not to be taken too seriously. Like, you can, change it up a bit depending on who you are and stuff like that, but this is just some advice that I took from my freshman year of high school and that I want to work on or use for my sophomore year and my junior year and senior year of high school. So this is just a list that I came up with, and I hope you guys like it. Okay, number 1, be confident. I know a lot of people say this, but it really is true. People will look at you and be like, wow, she's confident. I like her personality or something like that. Don't be too confident so as like you're cocky, but just confident enough where you don't think anything of what people think of you. And also, I'm not saying hopefully there aren't bullies at your school or anything like that. Hopefully you have like a bully-free school, but if there are bullies at your school or people who want to pick on other people, they're probably going to go for the weaker ones, or the people who look like insecure. So just try to be confident, be strong, and it will help you in the long run and the short run. Number 2, don't procrastinate. I know this is the hardest thing. Just so you know, I want to help you guys so you don't make the same mistakes that I made in freshman year, because I did a lot of these things. Like, I did the opposite. I'll tell you what I mean, but like for this one specifically, don't procrastinate. I procrastinated and it took a turn for the worst when I procrastinated. Let's just say that. Like, I would come home. This happened towards the 3rd quarter of my school year and the 4th quarter. But I would come home and I would relax because I would get so stressed out at school, and I'd want to relax because my brain couldn't take any more of it or whatever. And then I wouldn't start my homework until a little bit later, and then I'd go to bed super late and I'd feel groggy in the morning. It's just not good. Don't procrastinate, even though I know it's so hard to. I'm going to try this year not to, and you should try not to procrastinate either. Number 3, keep your old friends but make some new friends. It's great to keep your old friends if you like them, if you love spending time around them, then keep them. It's all good. But try to make new friends. High school is a place to explore and try new things, hopefully good things, and making new friends is one of them. And I found some great new friends this past year, and I think that's just another good tip. Number 4, this is pretty self-explanatory, but try not to skip classes, especially like academic classes. Just try to do your work at home. If you want to skip class for that, like just try to do your work at home, because then if you skip an academic class, it's not fun to do the extra work at home, which like doubles your homework. But number 5, don't pick on substitute teachers. This doesn't really happen too much, but substitute teachers are just trying to do their job and get through the day. They're just like a teacher, but a different form of a teacher. They're just subbing in for the day or the hour or whatever. So be nice to them. They're just trying to do their job. They'd really appreciate it if you were nice to them. Number 6, don't give in to peer pressure. Unless you want to do something, don't give in to it, because you'll regret it in the long run if you really didn't want to do it. If you want to do it, great, go ahead, but just because your friends are doing it or other people are doing it, just don't give in to it. Number 7, don't listen to the drama or the rumors going around in school. Maybe they're about you, maybe they're not about you. You don't know if it's not about you, you don't know what is true, what isn't true, and if it is about you, you know what's true and what's not true, which is what's important. If it's not true, brush it off. Nobody will make a big deal about it, hopefully, because it's not true and nothing will come of it. That's a really big tip, and you shouldn't let anything bring you down like that. Number 8, pretty self-explanatory, do your homework. It'll only turn out good in the long run. Tests, it'll make you know more on tests. Teacher won't get mad at you, you won't get a lower grade. Those are just some of them. Number 9, I think, play a sport. It's a great way to meet new people. It's so much fun, like team bonding. That's so much fun. You go with your team, hopefully you like the people on your team, and you just go out and have a good night. And I don't know, we're going bowling Friday and stuff like that for the tennis team, so that's really fun. Number 9, try to be nice to everyone. If someone's mean to you and you're mean back, it's just gonna cause problems. Try to be nice and maybe they'll go away. And just be nice to everyone. That's another great way to find friends. And I saw something today and it was like, you don't have 2 times to make a good first impression or something like that. Like you only have 1 time to make a good first impression, so you might as well be nice to everyone and make a good first impression. Number 10, focus on your grades, but don't do it so you get burnt out. It's another thing that I did. Towards the end of the year, I was so dead. I would come home, be sad, I'd be like, can I be homeschooled? Like, it was just not good. I was so stressed out and I got burnt myself out. But focus on your grades. You want to do well, obviously. But unless you want to go to like Harvard or something, which is totally fine, that's an awesome school, whatever, don't like just make everything about school. Don't be like don't be up to like the early hours in the morning doing extra work that you don't have to. Like, do what you're told, do it well, do it as you're supposed to. But if you are becoming too stressed, you can also talk to someone, like talk to your friends, talk to your parents, or find a certain thing that will help you relieve your stress, because it's not too good to get stressed out. I know it's also bad for your body, which I learned towards the end of the year. Number 11, I think, try to get a lot of sleep. That is another thing that I fail to do. Sleep. Okay, in the summer, like you're like, yeah, I get to sleep or whatever. In the school year, you're like, I need sleep right now. You might get very tired throughout the day. It's awesome to have a lot of sleep, and it also will just make your day a lot happier and brighter. Number 12, try to be punctual. Don't arrive late to class. 1, it'll just be awkward when you come in and like everyone's staring at you and the teacher is like looking at you. But I mean, hopefully that won't happen, but that happened to me once or twice. But yeah, try to be punctual, try to be on time with everything, handing in stuff on time and stuff like that. It's really good. Number 13, don't thirst for attention. People will notice in a bad way if you're just like trying to get attention from everyone, and then you'll get the wrong kind of attention that you probably wanted to get. So just try to be yourself, and hopefully you'll get noticed in a good way for that. Okay, and the last tip is just an overall tip. Try to have fun in high school, because besides college, people say high school is the best 4 years of their lives. Some people like it better than college. I don't know yet since I haven't been to college, but that's what people say. So try to make it worthwhile. Try to make it positive. Don't think of it as a negative thing, even though I know school can be overwhelming and stuff like that. But just try to have fun, hang out with your friends. Don't make it all about the work. And I'm telling myself some of this stuff for this coming year, what you have to do, and don't do too much extra so that you're burnt out or stressed or whatever. Do what you have to do and you will be happy, and hang out with your friends and your family. Don't forget about them and you'll be good. High school is supposed to be fun, and you're supposed to have a lot of freedom and independence, and so you should have that. You should take advantage of that. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys it helped, and hopefully you liked my advice. If you liked it or want me to do more advice videos about something, you can leave a comment or message me or something like that. That is it. I am so excited for the videos that I'm filming this weekend. I haven't really done anything like it, so hopefully you guys like it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!